on the go.
Welcome to a brand new episode of iComment on the go with your boy Boikanyo Tema. And of course, today I'm not coming through alone. I got my main man Khanya, I got my girl Kamva, and Gifted Child.
Oh yeah.
You've met him, of course, and MkhazinPro.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
shout out my nigga.
Sure.
So we were chilling, man, and we just want to discuss the whole state of the music industry, right? So who better to call than our guest? You understand? We've had him on the show, so yeah, we want to chop it up about the state of the music industry. You understand? We want to have a conversation about that, piano versus hip hop. Why is it that hip hop, man, nobody's rocking hip hop right now? You understand? So I wanna know from you, gents, what's going on? You understand?
We are rocking hip hop.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But now what I wanna discuss ne, is that obviously there's piano, there's hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Mzansi, we just came up a piano, right? And then now I wanna know why exactly is hip hop not getting the shine it used to get, you understand? Yeah, so I want us to get into that, you understand? From a piano artist and a hip hop artist. Why does hip hop don't have like the shine anymore? What's going on? Why are they taking over,
hip
Joe?
hop artist? Mina ungangiboxi.
Okay.
Mangathi maybe I'm a piano artist
Yeah.
or a kwaito artist.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I'm a musician.
okay.
So Gifted Child
Mm-hmm.
ipujwa.
Yeah,
Ipujwa likhulisa amapantsula.
clean.
Amapantsula wamamela kwaito.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
House.
yeah.
Then amabhujwa the urban lifestyle kune hip hop lapho nathi house isayimamela.
Cool.
You understand?
Yeah.
So mina igenre ngishaya isikasi urban music.
Okay.
It's a mixture of hip hop, house, kwaito
Yeah,
no piano.
cool.
So music ongikhulisayo.
Yeah,
So angikwazi ukuhlukanisa.
Yeah.
Hip hop isasekhona.
yeah.
Okamanje
So you don't think it's dead?
no it's not.
Really?
Yo hayi ngisaphila hayi
I think enye into ne I think it's important that understand ukuthi piano yini.
Yeah.
Uyabona?
Yeah, let's get
Because-
into that. Yeah.
Because hip hop is exist na ku piano
Yeah.
even namanje.
Yeah.
Uyabona?
Yeah,
So,
but now the problem is that hip hop artists are now like jump shipping into what you call piano, right? Whereas who's gonna be left to like put up the culture?
no, I think
Like
we need
hip
to
hop is a
accept change.
culture.
It's change.
You understand? It's
You
a
understand?
culture. Yeah.
You change. I think piano akumelanga siboxe ngendlela yokuthi iculwa abantu abaso.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Whether wenza umbhacanga ungaligibeni piano.
Clean.
Whether wenza ini hip hop and it's just the matter ye change ukuthi
Yeah.
okay manje hip hop sesingayi express
Yeah.
ngepiano.
Okay.
Kodwa MkhazinPro ngicela ukubuza if you've already established mhlambi audience yakho
Yeah.
and your fan base and bayazi ukuthi uyenza hip hop mhlambi for example bayazi ukuthi you came up doing hip hop
Yeah.
and then now all of a sudden because now piano is popping and then you jump ship, don't you think that will have a negative effect on you?
Mina angiboni kanjalo because kwamelu understand like I said before ukuthi as some artists we need to move with times. We understand you can't be working on sound at 2012 manje and expect ukuthi uzobuma. You understand?
So what if you're not good, Joe?
There is no
You
way you're an
piano.
artist. Yeah.
Like you understand, like hip hop has like those what you call, you need to have like rhymes, whatnot. So,
Yeah.
so now you're bringing rhymes into house.
Azikenzakalani ukuyiphendula lapho ukuthi what's happening ku hip hop artist we hip hop singobaba be hip hop
Yeah,
siyaphuma siyozamela hip hop.
cool.
So now mase sibheka ngendlela the business side of it ukuthi yini enza imali manje
Yeah.
ekwazi ukusustain as an artist
Yeah.
njengomuntu.
Yeah,
Okay, piano is booming and abantu bayadla abantu bayaphila.
Yeah.
Okay, sizoyenza kanjani thina as hip hop artist ukuthi siz maintain while look lento yenzakala asambe socaphuna sixabananga nabo.
okay, cool. But why
That's
can't
when
you?
kuza nama
Cool.
collaborations
Yeah.
into mayifikile kuleso sikhathi leso
You have
It's
to.
umuntu I support.
Yeah.
We're not saying.
So you're riding the wave, the piano wave, basically.
It's music.
Yeah, I get
Let's
it's music,
embrace
but there's
our
genres,
sound.
right? Am I wrong? It's like hip hop. So Mzansi, basically, we won't have like hip hop.
Ikhona hip hop.
We won't
That's
because
the
now,
next stage,
yeah,
Now I see ukuthi yini enganqinisa.
yeah.
Ipiano liyaphusha, I'm a dancer. So yonke into emiyahlangana ngiyithola emarket. Makhenake. So ngibuye ku hip hop.
Cool. Kamva, you wanna take that?
As
Because I feel like you the hip hop cat here. You understand? So now I need you to defend hip hop. I need you to defend how hip hop, right? I need you to defend it.
Ni defending hip hop.
No, you're not, Joe.
Ni defending.
You're selling us.
No, I'm
You're
not.
selling.
So ngizamela.
I fully disagree.
Okwamanje
you
into
think?
mele as an artist.
I genuinely don't feel like you've betrayed the hip hop. I think you've raised some very valid points. Uti, as much as you love music and you want to make music, you need to also get your bills paid, and you also need to. And also, the two genres can genuinely coexist, guys. It doesn't have to be Amapiano and hip hop. It could just be look at Cotton Fest from this weekend.
Sure.
Everyone was there. Cotton Fest initially started as a hip hop thing, predominantly for the most part. Everyone was hip hop festival, this and that. But now we saw lots of Amapiano artists on the lineup on big stages because we shared. It's Amapiano and hip hop, not Amapiano versus hip hop. And I think that's the problem right now.
Who's that girl? Lady Do, her performance.
Yeah, I saw
The
ngibona
whole
ku social
crowd
media.
didn't like respond. To,
What
like,
what was she performing?
Piano. It was a piano track.
It was
Yeah.
a piano track.
It was Umlando.
It was
Umlando.
Umlando,
guy
yeah,
that's
umlando.
normal.
Yeah, nobody like
But-
because
The guy
whole
that
event
twerks.
is like a hip hop event, right?
But I mean, not artists do have bad days.
Yeah.
They're allowed to have bad days. You're gonna get on stage. Some people are gonna throw tomatoes at you. Not everyone's gonna like you every time you jump on stage. They booed Drake just a few months ago, G. If they can boo Drake, come on, brother. Come on.
So bheka ukuthi first yenzakaleni. I-hip hop artist created into le yakaya ama
Everybody
artist ama
a chance,
DJ
yeah.
wepiano
Sure, piano.
platform.
Yeah.
It's teaching to hip hop.
Yeah.
So kubonisa ukuthi sahlisana.
I get that.
And
but
most
Ricky
hip hop
as
artists
well, like,
did a lot for
yeah,
piano.
cool, but Ricky is like a hip hop artist that's trying to like that can dabble around everything, right? He can go into piano. Remember that song he released with who's that?
Mtandi.
No, isn't Tano?
Yeah,
that one.
There was
Yeah.
Mtandi. Also,
Yeah.
the most recent one. I'm not sure if
It's Sondela.
Sondela.
Sondela,
Yeah.
It's got a hip hop feel and a piano feel, right?
Yeah.
Sharp. So me, I feel like, man, that's just cheating at the end of the day, right? That's
No,
just me at the end of the day. Because I'm like a proper hip hop head. And
I'm a hip hop head.
But I respect like what they're doing, right? Just I feel like
Okay,
it's not proper.
let's go.
Si family. Family makufika umuntu omusha.
Yeah.
Mina ngisanakwa. Sekunakwa lo. That's what is happening with culture. Yeah, I understand. Si family one senza into sihlukile. Singabantwana abahlukile. Family ne one your music. So mase kufika umuntu omusha asijwayele leyo nto leyo.
Sure.
So
So
And for
in the States
example-
they're holding it down.
No, but
hip-hop is a
States.
culture. You understand?
But how come we only restrict this black and white thing just to Amapiano and hip hop? Because you don't see someone ethically gospel, no praise and worship. It's like it's different. It's the same thing, but okay, maybe that's a bad analogy. But I'm just saying, across other genres, people are allowed to fuse R&B and soul,
yeah, true.
jazz and soul, this and that. Why can't we do the same? Why can't we have gray? It needs to be definite. No, it's either you Amapiano or hip hop.
Hip-hop, yeah.
And
Why?
another thing engicabangayo ukuthi we also need to understand people need to know ukuthi mase introduce as artist, meaning it's not about ukuthi ngizo create into a specific
genre.
being an artist, it's all about to express.
Sure.
Create. You can come up with a piano song, you can come up with a gospel song, you can come up with it's just a matter which people need to understand. With Masiti Sama artist, it means we can work
around
yeah.
every day,
So kahle you're saying the audience mhlampe needs to be more open-minded
Yes,
and
yes.
mhlampe accept people as artists and not as a piano or
Piano,
hip-hop
what,
artist.
yes.
But I also think, just to add on what Khanya is saying, where the audience doesn't become as accepting is when people don't respect the genre.
Yes.
If you're gonna move into hip hop, okay, if you're gonna move into Amapiano as a hip hop artist, respect it.
Sure.
Respect, yeah.
Of course, you wanna make it yours. You wanna make it personal, but respect the genre. You can't jump in there
Yeah.
and think, nah, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna rap here.
Yeah.
This is a battle. This is like a rap song now
Yeah.
over my piano beat. I think that's what people have a problem with. They move, these artists move, and then they don't pay respect to the genre.
Makes sense.
You're supposed to
makes sense.
respect it, and it ends up sounding horrific because you don't respect it. You just say it's music. I can make it. I've made music before. You don't take time to learn that craft.
Yeah.
What would you say, ne, guys? Ne? I have like a question. Ne? So now remember, like in SA, right? Snama Hotman, right? That listen to like deep house. Ne? So deep house fans. Have you ever had like a proper deep house enthusiast, and then they wanna listen to Amapiano?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they hate it. They hate Mapiano. Why do they hate Mapiano?
Mina mangiperforma ne.
Yeah,
Nokuperformela ama-Hotman we deep house.
yeah. And they dance.
Immediately after the performance.
Yeah,
Azokutshela umuntu athi angimameli ipiano.
Mara show is
No,
shine.
shame.
Yeah,
Music kwakho.
sure.
Yeah. So kunama artist, kunabantu abenza music nje.
Yeah,
Abagood nje ngokuthi athi ngihlanganise ama line nani. Kunama artist.
yeah. Okhona
I-
ukuthi,
I-
like I can't even say a deep house. Like
Yeah.
a proper deep
iHotman
house,
lifaka
yeah.
isudu
Yeah.
Bruh,
And ashaye
umuntu.
piano.
music.
Yeah.
Music umamela music, umamele ubheke ne-performance konke. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So baningi ama-Hotman we deep house engazi ukuthi
But majority. What would you say about the majority? Like,
Hey, you
so
fighting,
you know,
you
like,
fighting.
you know
You
how
fighting.
like how serious deep house is.
Yeah.
Like Kuba Hot Man.
No, I hear
It's
you.
proper serious.
and
then you
kunama-joints
find
abayayo kuwo accommodate i-deep house.
deep
Deep
house,
house,
yeah,
yeah,
and they're
I
strictly
understand.
deep house listeners. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
how can you convince them to like listen to a piano when
Mina, I
like,
always convince them with my
Really?
music.
alright, cool.
Angeke
Maybe,
ngithembe ayikho ingoma yenye artist ile piano engathazini athi ngimzwiseleli.
yeah,
Ngithemba wami music ithamamele lento. Uzomamela iviki lonke ingoma eyi-1.
And I think another thing it's the matter isikhathi
Sure.
sepiano, guys, like isikhathi sepiano manje kuyoba isikhathi se-hip hop kuyoba isikhathi sani yana. So I think abantu akumelanga abaloku bayenza ibhetli lento le, you understand, isikhathi sepiano manje asazi ukuthi sizothatha isikhathi esingakanani.
That's such a
but
valid
could
point.
be
a long
That
time.
is
Yes.
such a valid point because 2014 SA hip hop was peaking.
kakhulu.
Kara dog
Kakhulu.
shit,
Yeah.
that era
Kakhulu.
up until 2016, 17.
Yeah.
So it had a nice run. Go get Amapiano has been around
There was
for a
even
long
Gqom
time.
as well.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
Gqom. I think you're very right. Every genre gets its own time to shine.
Injalo.
And then do you guys think do you think piano is just a in and out thing? Like I just mentioned Gqom.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like an in and out thing, or it's here for a long
For
time?
a very long time.
Okay.
yeah, looking at how it's being introduced in the UK now.
Yeah.
And, what's this? US as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I think it's gonna be a solid thing, because I want Porisa, they're selling out like tickets in the
Abroad.
UK.
Yeah.
And
Understand?
lihlukile ipiano
Yeah.
ngithabo.
Sure.
Indlela eyiningi so
So would you-
ama-vocalists are very talented.
Yeah.
Abantu bakwazi ukubhala music.
Mm.
So mase ukwazi ukubhala umculo ku-track le piano into ezenza ukuthi ipiano lingasuki.
Sure. Okay.
Ipiano lisazohlala, guys. Piano isazohlala. And another thing ekumele sithathele ekhanda, it's the fact that ipiano isound yethu like
Sure.
la eSouth
yeah,
Africa.
we should be proud of it.
Yes,
at the end of the
yeah.
day,
So lisazohlala because of that, because of khona lisazophuma le wamanye ama country nan so akumelanga mangabe wena uthi umuntu oprefer hip hop and then ipiano althandi. You understand, you need to understand ukuthi isound yethu thina ngapha and it's making izinto ezigrand out there.
But
I think
you can go. Sorry.
I think that's where preference comes into the conversation because I mean, like, okay, look, I'll listen to a popular piano song, but I won't go out of my way. Piano, like I need to know. Mang dropped an album. I couldn't care less. But if they're playing it, and I'm like, I actually like this, I might go stream it later. But now I don't actively try find my piano songs because I don't. It's a nice genre, but I'm committed to hip hop. I listen to other music as well. But I just know what I really enjoy listening to, and I know what I really, really like. So it's more than just not appreciating Amapiano in South Africa. It's just,
But do you think that hip hop artists in SA really understand that concept? That there's hip hop artists, right? They are hip hop artists per se, right? So what we're looking for from them is that to produce hip hop music, right? So I want like hip hop artists.
Okay.
I
feel
like
like hip hop.
I see. No, wait.
Like they're not listening. They're not. Like,
I get you. I see you have a problem with artists migrating.
Yeah, because
And I understand
your the culture.
I understand it, but just tell me how many artists have jumped ship. Let's go.
Many of them, because
many,
why?
like
because
name
why?
them. Name the hip hop artists that have moved to my piano, because I feel like it's 2 albums and you're catching feelings over that.
Yeah, and who?
Definitely
Resin.
To
There's also
Resin
Resin
as well.
And then
he changed his name, right?
and then
my
who?
E. I know, like you know,
my
my
E.
Vandal,
My E Vandal.
Ghana.
has a piano song.
Iphumenini.
I forgot the name of the song. Right?
Guys, no, he gave us a good ride. We're not about to like.
Too much.
She's even jump shipping, you understand? Because now it's more about money. It's more about money.
reason he jump ships,
Yeah.
not Casper. Ngizokuchazela kanjani.
Okay.
Reason uchange ngalesikhathi lesi kukhulunywa ngale hip hop.
Yeah.
So abukeka desperate.
Yeah.
Aza change negama.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand. And at first it didn't work. Amatrick bakolo keep us so one. So Casper is an entertainer.
Yeah.
All round.
But what
So
did he
kunamanye
come
ama
into the
artists
game
kukhona
as?
igenre entsha ungamangali mabeyishaya.
Hip hop.
Khona ama artists kwi hip hop melahlale ku hip hop.
Yes.
Njengobani, for example.
Touchline.
Yeah.
The new kid. Ngathi angayibamba kanjalo angajump ku hip hop.
But guys, isn't that what we would
Hip
think
hop.
if we've never
Yeah.
seen them do something else?
One of those artists ukuthi uright ku hip hop uzoyiphatha grand ngiyamthemba.
But how would we know if we've never seen
What
him
if he's
dabble
about
in
dope?
another
Yeah.
thing as well?
Yeah.
Because I think even Casper, if he has his album, for example, Sweet and Short and Sweet or whatever,
That was a whole
that was
piano.
quite all.
Yeah.
But why aren't you complaining about that? You're complaining over a couple of Amapiano singles. He released an entire Kwaito album.
Thank you.
Which didn't do well.
But he released it. Why are you only beefing
Because
this?
he's jump shipping. He's trying to get. But we know Casper, right? Casper is the type
And
of
it's
artist to
working.
like secure like the bag at all costs,
Yeah, it's
right?
right.
It's working for him, right? But me as a hip hop fan, I really don't appreciate that because now
As a hip hop enthusiast.
enthusiast, you
Big
understand? Because
bars.
I look up to niggas like Boma, who's this? Snoop Dogg. You understand? Do you know Noriega? You understand? From Jing Champs, understand? The whole show is like about hip hop. They're trying to like put cred on hip hop, like to make
Kuphi
sure that hip-hop-
ngale orkandi ne.
Yeah, I understand. So,
Ngale.
yeah.
Sifana ngayithi.
Hip hop.
Thina sisebenza
But
ngalo.
we also
It's quiet, it's
adopted the
house,
culture,
it's
right?
piano.
We adopted the culture, right? As well. Didn't we adopt the hip hop culture?
True.
Hip hop
Niggas with
heavily
the
corner.
pen swagging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
sadly,
mind, I'm sure if we look around the room, you see the hip hop influence. Yeah.
But then, guys, I need you guys to explain why is piano doing so well? How come? Why isn't hip hop like this? Why is
Time,
piano
like
doing
I
so
said
well?
before,
And
it's
the way
Kati
artists
piano.
are blowing up, and the time that they're blowing up, what's the special ingredients that
it's the new sound. It's the new,
it goes back to what my cousin said earlier.
Abantu baqala ukuyizwa lento le and iloku ya mature now and then it's yabona iloku ya mature and isikhathi sayo.
Sure.
We understand. The hip hop the sound lesephuma kuyebo kharakara ba mixa I quiet on hip hop. Now it was a new sound and yahlala. So manje
so it's the new sound
it's the new sound abantu baqala ukuyizwa lento le and ama producer are creative kakhulu yabona because ipiano ekasi ishawa intwana ezincane like 17 18.
Sorry to interject, but I just don't want to use this thought. I hear this appreciate my piano thing, and I'm for it because I think the cake is big enough for everyone. Even though I haven't had a slice, so angazi, but I'm sure kanjalo. Hopefully, I must say I'm not impressed with how much airplay, how little airplay hip hop is getting. In clubs. Guys, these DJs will abuse a Amapiano set.
Actually.
And you just like, my days. I went out the other day. They literally played 5 hip-hop songs throughout the entire night. And it was just from one DJ. Other DJs keep coming, playing Amapiano song. The song I heard from 3 sets back, you playing it again. I think where it comes to hip-hop not getting enough attention, it's a problem.
I think the question we need to ask is, how do hip hop artists like get back to like that hype? You understand? We need that hype as well, so that they can like coexist.
I think it's a time thing, as my cousin has said. Do you want to add something? I think it's a time thing, as my cousin said before. But now we understand it's time. But also allow hip-hop gents to eat. Allow hip-hop ladies to eat. You can't now be like, nah, it's not your time, dog. You can't, like, we understand. That's what's thriving. But also, don't forget, hip-hop, when hip-hop was booming, they allowed everyone else to eat. But now people are like, nah, we're not playing hip-hop. Mapiano, come this side. Everyone is forgetting. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We understand it's time. But also, don't push us to the side. Make space, man.
So basically, as you mentioned earlier on, so they can coexist. I've even seen like piano artists in terms of the way they dress. It's like more hip hop influenced if you look. So I think it can work out. They can coexist. It's just there's a lot of work that needs to be done from the consumers and from the artists. We did mention earlier on that maybe being more open-minded about everything, about artists being artists. So I think there's a lot of groundwork that needs to be done from both parties, but it is possible. I think it is possible.
They're using the same marketing strategy. In terms of piano, into hip hop. So now there is music and then there is dance. Then there is videos. So now piano fingerless kasi say TikTok, kumbule and technology change.
Sure.
And amayang and the more bala my phone bashama video. So ngesikhathi say hip hop we did that. Ingoma mayiphuma bekuba ne video. Bashama video. So now in terms of piano there's more of that. Young understand sing the video. So kunama track. So atrenda kanjalo. So marketing iyafana but now piano iqine kakhulu. Keeping ngoma dance video ithawuni bayibone. That's the strategy basebenzisayo. Understand. It's strategy basebenzisayo.
So it's the marketing strategy and the music rollouts basically.
And into one. Just now isikhathi piano senze lento beyenzwa hip hop.
So do you think now like I'm a hip hop artist ne? Kwamele nabo like ba invest into like their own marketing.
Okay, another thing ne engifuna ukuyiveza is that we also need to understand ukuthi industry lento le. So industry inendlela eyisebenza ngayo now and then mine product or mine sound. Akusikunganingi kungayenza ukuthi mhlambe kuba nokuthi kune sound eso ihouse iyathandwa at the same time ne quiet nani industry isebenza ngesound yabona there's a system esebenzayo ngeindustry as a whole ukuthi okay manje kupush ipiano you understand everywhere you go uzothola kuyipiano you understand so industry nendlela esebenza ngayo ukuthi nje ipushe mhlambe ipiano lizophuma kuzoba nenye you understand mhlambe kuzoba nenye naye uzoyibona it's gonna do the same thing izofocus kuyo kakhulu. You understand?
Okay, gents. Thank you so much, guys, for your views and opinions about hip hop and piano. You wanna add something before we wrap it up?
Unfortunately, that's all.
That's the time we have for the show. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching iComment on the go. Shout out to you for the fact that you've been watching this show for this long. Thank you so much. And for me, Boikanyo Tema, and my co-host Khanya,
yes sir.
My girl Kamva, I need you to wrap it up for us.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch us again on your favorite time of the week. It's iComment on the go.
Yes,
Don't blink
sir.
or you might miss. We'll be back next week.
iComment on the go.